Hello again guys, welcome back to another video. So hope you guys are having a great bank holiday weekend or whatever it is you're doing, depending on what country you're in. And if you're in the UK, hope you're enjoying your 4 days off if you're not working. So today what I'm going to be discussing about is prop firm funding. How can you get prop firm funding without having to do all this difficult trading, manual trading, or spending, a lot of money failing challenges? The bottom line is, my specialty is auto trading. So if you haven't seen any of my videos before, what I specifically do basically is I auto trade with what is called an expert advisor. So let me get right into it for you. So because one thing I've noticed is a lot of my clients, when they're going into automated trading, they're trying to figure out exactly step by step on how it works. So I'm going to break it down for you in pretty much as simple layman terms as I can in terms of how it works. So I'll just put my phone here and then we can start this video. So this is going to be a raw video, uncut, because I just want you to understand, for me talking directly to you without jumping through different things that you might not understand. So the first element that we need to think about when we're auto trading is we need to have our own, capital to trade with, right? However, when you're trading a capital of like, $1,000, $2,000, or even $3,000 or $500 in a personal account, you can only make a certain amount of money. So let's say, for example, if you made 10% in a month, which is really good on a $1,000 account, that's only like $100. So it's not something that's going to make a significant difference to your income. However, with prop firm trading, you can do a challenge that costs $500, and then once you pass the two phases, you have an allocation of $100,000 that you can trade with. Of course, there's rules that comes with it and everything like that, but I'll discuss that in a different video. But first, so once you pick a prop firm that you want to trade with, the ones I recommend are FTMO, E8, and my Forex funds for the moment. I will do some other ones as well, but those are the three that I recommend so far at the moment. Now, with my Forex funds, that's the easiest one that we can actually look at because they have the most relaxed sort of trading parameters that we have. They have the targets that are easiest for us to do, and also because I've already passed 3 challenges on those accounts, and also because I have my girlfriend who's actually nearly passed a $200,000 funding challenge with them as well, I'm pretty familiar with how it works, the EAs I have and how they'll work with that prop firm. So once you pick a prop firm and you've picked the account size you want to trade, so maybe it's you want to trade a $50,000, $100,000, $200,000 account, now you need to pick how you're going to trade. So this is where a lot of people trip up, because a lot of people start looking for signals, they start looking for charts, looking for trading plans, paying for trading things and all of that. You don't need to do any of that because that's what manual traders would do. Manual trading takes, years of mastering. It takes hours of your day to do. We're not going to be doing that because I auto trade. I literally work full time, 37.5 hours a week. So in the States, maybe it's 30 hours or 40 hours, 30 hours or 40 hours, it depends. But where I work right now in England, 37.5 hours is how long I pretty much work during the week. So what I do is I literally will set up the auto trading bot, and I'll set up the different parameters that I want you to trade, and I'll have my safety measures just so that I don't fail the challenge, my max loss daily or anything that might be like for it to stop trading when there's heavy news or heavy red news, so news that might affect the currency market. So once I set those parameters with this EA, I literally just let it trade basically, and I normally trade the Asian session, the London session, and sometimes the New York session. So what that basically means is, because I'm in the UK right now, the market opens at around 11 p.m. on a Sunday, and then the Asian session starts, and then the London session starts around, it really kicks off around 8 a.m. UK time, GMT, and then a few hours after that, 5 hours later, the New York session will start, later in the afternoon, the UK time. But what I'm trying to get to here is all the settings and everything that I pretty much do is all automated. So I literally set parameters and let it trade for me automatically. Now, on my laptop here, I have all the settings and all the files that I use to help you pass the challenges. And one thing that I'm doing right now, because I'm so confident with a few of my clients, I've managed to basically say to them, once you pass phase one, if you don't pass phase one, you get a full refund of the price of the services that I offer, because I help pretty much one-to-one helping people to know how you can pass the challenges. I can set up the bot, I can do everything like that and get your funding. And if you can't pass phase one, within the month, then I'll give you a full refund of the price that you pay for the services. That's how confident I am in terms of my settings, my bots, and everything that I trade, that I can pass pretty much with like a 95% pass rate, with the kind of trading that I've been doing. Been passing loads of trials, real challenges, and that is the kind of confidence that I have right now. So if you're really interested in knowing basically what kind of EAs I use to pass challenges, I don't charge people like, thousands of dollars or even like, hundreds of dollars. I literally try to help people, to guide them through. Sometimes what I even say to some of my clients is, you don't pay for my services until you pass phase one, because I'm so confident that you can at least pass the hardest part of, my Forex funds, making the 8%, pass phase one in 30 days, 95% pass rate. That's the kind of guarantee that I offer my clients, because once you start seeing the kind of results that I can get with the EAs and the trading parameters that I have, you'll be absolutely amazed. And that's it for this kind of little short video, just to explain to you about how easy it is to actually get yourself to 100,000 funding with, different prop firms. And once you get to that funding level, that's when things start to kind of like explode in terms of your earnings. Because let's say, for example, you are aiming for $100 a day on a $1,000 on a $100,000 account. That's not that much. That's like 0.1% a day. So you make 0.1% a day in a 5-day period, a trading period. That's like $500 in that week. And then if you think about it, let's say you had 3 accounts actually. So 3 accounts, now you're making, a crazy amount of level to that. Now you're making $300 every single day, and now you're doing $300 times 5 for the week. And that is the kind of potential you could be getting when you're trading automated. And you won't have to worry about the stress of having to take time off work or think to yourself, am I going to have time to trade? Everything is all automated. You set your parameters. And one thing that people forget is, because robots are actually better at having no emotions, because they have no emotions, it actually means they actually are better at limiting the losses, because a lot of people blow their accounts. When I say blow their accounts, it basically means, they hit their max daily loss limit, or they use too much margin, or they don't respect their own trading rules. That usually happens because they're manual trading, so they get too flexible. But when you're auto trading, you can say to yourself, you don't want to lose more than $500 or $1,000 in a day, and you can set that, and it will always respect that, because a bot will always respect the settings that you put in. Whereas a human, you could get too comfortable, lose 1%, and start revenge trading until you lose like 5-10% and you lose the entire account. That's the danger with manual trading. And then you're stressing, and then you're trying to revenge trade the week through it, and then you're trying to claw back different things, and you're trying to read books, buy extra training, and do all that kind of crazy stuff. And you kind of get stuck in a cycle that a lot of manual traders get stuck in, where you have a losing week, a losing month, and then a losing 2 months, and kind of gets crazy. But auto trading, you cut out all of that jargon, all of that mess that you would have with manual trading, and you can literally work a full-time job, run 300,000, 500,000 worth of funding and have 80% of those profits into your pocket. Literally, as easy as that. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll catch you in my next one where I discuss a little bit more about the EA that I use and the different EAs I use and how you can actually pass profit challenges quite easily. But if you want to hit me up, I've linked my Facebook down below, so you can message me on there, and then you can actually ask for my services. I can help you out to pass challenges anytime that you like. Catch my next video. See ya.